New this morning, Metro Police are investigating two deadly shootings from overnight. The first happened just after midnight on Glengarry Drive, which is in Fairdale. We're told officers arrived to find a man who'd been fatally shot. All parties in that are accounted for. Around 20 minutes later, officers found a man who'd been shot at Dixie Highway and West Lee Street in the Algonquin neighborhood. Police say that person died at a local hospital. And as of this morning, there are no suspects. If you have any information, you're urged to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. Former Clark County Sheriff Jamie Null is expected to plead guilty today in court.
Null's attorneys filed a motion requesting a change of plea last Thursday. Jim Stratman is live now from Jeffersonville for us. Jim, this is a significant shakeup in this case because folks will remember Null originally pleaded not guilty to his charges.
Yeah, that's right, Grace and Eric. Jamie Null facing 31 felony charges at this point with all of these cases that have been brought against him. We know that those include for charges of theft, tax evasion, ghost employment, even money laundering, those just to name a few of the charges that he is facing. Now, Special Prosecutor Rick Hurdle did tell us that today's change of plea hearing is to, quote, admit guilt to crimes that he has committed, he, of course, being Null. That'll happen a little bit later on this morning. Null arrested last November, but we know the investigation dates back to June of 2023. Indiana State Police investigators believe the former Clark County Sheriff, along with several others, put millions of dollars worth of purchases on Utica Township Volunteer Firefighter Association credit cards. Now, that was for things like vacations, car collections, even child support payments. And he's also accused of failing to disclose income on his taxes for the last 5 years. Now, Null was first charged last November before another 10 charges were added in February, 6 more just a few months ago, bringing us to the 31 total that he is facing. In July, another round of court documents showed that Null spent $60,000 on travel for himself, his family, members of the former Clark County Councilwoman Brittany Ferree. Now, Ferree was arrested recently in connection to the case, along with Clarksville police officer and Clark County Councilman John Miller. Authorities say Ferree turned herself in on Friday. Null fathered a child with Ferree, and according to court papers, she accepted almost $105,000 in child support payments from Null, paid for by Utica Township Volunteer Firefighter Association funds. Now, Miller was arrested by Indiana State Police last Friday. Court documents showed that he received free meals, airfare, lodging, and concert tickets from Null, also paid for using Utica Township fire funds. Miller's hearing in this case is set for 11 o'clock today. Now, Null is expected to be in court at 11 o'clock as well today for that change of plea hearing. We're told that the special prosecutor will be having a news conference on this case, hopefully giving some more information, some explanations as well, coming up after that hearing set for about 11:30. Eric, Grace?
All right, Jim, thank you. Null's wife and daughter are also facing charges in the case. Misty and Casey Null are facing multiple felony charges for theft and tax evasion. They're both out of jail on bond and have pleaded not guilty. Casey's trial was originally scheduled for August 20th, but the judge overseeing the case granted a request to delay it. A new date has not yet been set. Misty's trial is scheduled for October. You can follow this case by clicking on the Focus Investigations tab on the WHAS11 homepage.
So far this year, Metro Louisville has seen more than 300 shootings. That's according to the Louisville Metro Gun Violence Dashboard. Tired and frustrated, advocates and community members joined in prayer at Chickasaw Park this weekend to plead for an end to violence.
We're increasing patrols in those areas where we've seen an increase in violence. The problem is we are shorthanded, so we get there when we can.
Local activists Surf Friendly Sea organized the vigil Saturday. It's the third one since a mass shooting at a Russell nightclub in June left 1 dead and 7 injured. Surf Friendly Sea called on the entire community to work together to find solutions to gun violence in the city. That includes working with police, who say the current officer shortage makes change difficult.
We're increasing patrols in those areas where we've seen an increase in violence. The problem is we are shorthanded, so we get there when we can.
In April, the department said it was short almost 300 officers. The city has put $400 million toward public safety in its budget, with funds for Metro Police to retain and recruit personnel.
The Louisville Muhammad Ali International Airport is back to normal operations after a false report of an active shooter caused delays. That report was made just after 9 yesterday morning. That happened to be the same time the Kentucky Air National Guard was going through an active shooter drill. Guard officials believe the report was not real and just a result of that exercise. They could not verify the details and called the LMPD out of an abundance of caution. The area was cleared by the LMPD and the National Guard. Airport officials say the report only affected one flight, which did have to be diverted. The airport returned to normal operations shortly after.
Happening today, JCPS and LG are celebrating their partnership and energy efficiency advancements the district has made. JCPS says so far 8 schools have gotten lighting upgrades to reduce overall energy use and help the district's bottom line. Those schools include Echo Trail Middle, Hazelwood Elementary, Indian Trail Elementary, and the Academy at Shawnee. To celebrate, LG&E will present the school district with a rebate check of more than $127,000. It marks more than $1 million earned by JCPS in total rebates since 2011.
The KFC Yum Center will host a special event today to unveil its latest collaboration with former Louisville men's basketball star Russ Smith. Russ played for the Cardinals from 2010 to 2014 and took home an NCAA championship with U of L in 2013. Since then, the former guard has become an entrepreneur. He released his own bourbon called Mr. and Mrs. Bourbon Company. His newest venture will be announced today at 10 o'clock at the plaza in front of the KFC Yum Center.